All right, everyone, we're here live in Tyler, Texas at Brady's Coffee. It's located on the Brick Streets downtown Tyler. You guys know over by the Azalea District. And we're here learning about an art event that's coming to East Texas. So we'll let these beautiful individuals introduce themselves and then we'll get on with the interview.
Hi, I'm Carina Alvarado. I'm a local artist, but I also go by COA.
I'm Gemini. I paint murals and do graffiti here in town and pretty much wherever there's a wall.
And don't let them undersell themselves, guys. These guys are some great artists. So during this interview, we'll pull up some of their work so you can see it while it's going on. So I'll have you guys send me over some pictures and we'll put those up so guys can really see what you guys are working with. But let's get to the event. So Carina, if you could kind of tell us or start us off with what inspired this event.
I think the inspiration of this event is I have been in contact with a lot of Dallas artists, and we actually took some trips to Dallas, and what we were hearing from the Dallas artists is that they don't really wait for gallery spaces, or they don't wait for, gallerists to show their work. And I kind of felt that here in Tyler is we do have galleries, but I think there's too many artists, and why should we wait for spaces when we can just, do a pop-up show?
Right, there's nothing stopping you guys, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so kind of tell us about the event and the story behind it and what you want people to know.
So I guess the story about it is I had seen the owner of Majestic Gym post on social media about her hair salon, and something that really stood out to me is she said she was a Lisa Frank lover. And I was like, perfect, like my stuff is super colorful, super vibrant, it's not everyone's cup of tea. So when I saw that, I approached her and I asked her if she would give me her space to show my work in there. And so I brought in some pieces, and then that's when we got to talking about doing events. And she's like, "Yeah, let's do it." And I was like, "Really? All right." So it just went from there.
Awesome. And Majestic Gym, that's located where for everyone so they can know?
It's on Old Bullard Road. I can't think of the address off the top of my head.
So all our guys in Bullard, make sure y'all go through there. Old Bullard Road, coming toward Tyler. You guys know, and especially if you guys are in the Tyler area, you guys need to be there first. So, guys, if you can tell me what's the main goal of the event. So when people walk away from the event, everyone comes out, what do you want them to kind of feel, or what do you think is the main goal of it?
For me, I can also pass it off to Gemini. For me, the event, I want people to walk away with inspiration, and that's inspiration for everyone. Inspiration for the artist, because I would really like an artist to be like, wow, this can be done, I would love to see photographers or muralists or other artists be like, I want to do a pop-up show. But also those emerging artists that thought that they had to wait to be in a gallery to get inspired to keep creating and submit to the next juried show or the next pop-up show.
Yeah, I'd say the takeaway from this event would be the networking opportunity for artists and getting that exposure. So they get to see other artists that are kind of in a similar situation as them. Maybe they don't get out as much, maybe they're too nervous to show their work. So they get that feedback from people like them, people that kind of paint and whatnot. And so that would be a good takeaway from the artists coming to the event, but also for the everyday individual coming to the event, just the exposure to a lot of different things, the mural taking place, a lot of culture, a lot of different types of artists. They get to see there's not just one specific type of person that paints. You're going to see a wide variety of all kinds of individuals. So I feel you get to take away from there would be a lot of sense of community, a lot of sense of building, and just something cool to do, because people are always like, man, what is there to do, what is there to do? So it's now you got something to do.
Yeah, people are like, man, there's nothing fun to do. So that sounds like you can walk away having fun, you know what I mean? Or even just almost, the views are free, so you get to see. But then if you like something, you can take it home with you. So that'll be awesome.
Support.
So Tyler's art scene, we were talking about it before we got on camera, that it could use some more funding, you know what I mean? So how does this kind of add to Tyler's art scene, or what do you think it does for the scene?
I think for me, I got super inspired because when I was speaking to the Dallas artist, I asked them how do you do these crazy events? And they were like, just ask. And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm super, I have huge respect for our sponsors because, I literally went up to them and I told them what I wanted to create. And show. It would be really cool if you help us, like local artists. And I presented the teaser video that we released, and I presented what would be at the event, and they said yeah. And so for me, I feel like that's kind of like a glimmer of hope, that there are businesses that want
will
to
invest.
help.
Yeah, that will put their money behind the art.
Yeah, because I think I can't think of the word right now, but a lot of businesses use the word experience or exposure.
Oh yeah,
and
for sure.
That can I don't know, that can come off. It's not good for us artists. Like exposure, we already do it with social media. We already do it with networking or talking to each other. So seeing or getting to see these local businesses like support us, and not just like giving us what we need, but they also want to be in. Like they ask me like, how's it going? Like we're gonna be there. Anything you need.
Right.
So I really I'm happy about that.
Right. So it kind of gives support to the scene. So if you're an artist out there and you kind of are feeling alone or something like that, an event like this will let you know that you're not. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can connect with so many people. You're like, dang, I did not know it was everybody out here.
You end up making more artist friends and hanging out as well. So that's important too. I feel like you get there, meet another artist. Y'all hang out, y'all start to paint more together, maybe collaborate. And then now you're pushing out more work and you're starting to get out of your bubble. So now you're getting more artists coming out and getting to experience more.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
Yeah. And I mean, like, even there's a lot of sponsors, but the one that I really, like, it felt very organic for me to pitch it to them is my chiropractor. The reason why I went to him is because I'm an artist and I'm sitting, like, hunched over for hours. Yeah. And so I said, you know, like, I'm an art event.
Right.
Like, I feel like that relationship between chiropractors and artists is like, it needs to be there. And so that they automatically said yes. So I think what you were saying about the funding, Tyler has an art scene, but it has a lot of growth that needs to happen. I mean, Tyler's growing so fast, and at the same speed that Tyler's growing, I feel like the art community needs to grow at the same time.
Right. Just to not get left behind.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
There's a lot of space for it.
We need y'all to get out there, so. All right. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're back still here live in Tyler, Texas with Carina and Gemini. So we can get into some of the specifics of the event. So what do you think that people will see there? Like, I know that they'll see you guys' work, but what other type of work will they see there? Are there any notable artists?
We can't release the artist yet because there's going to be a phase.
So it's exclusive.
Yeah, there's a phase where we're going to see all the art that's submitted, and there's qualifications like dimensions and if it's hangable. Once they go through that, the ones I pick, I'm going to hand it off to the judges, which is Gemini, and then Derek White, which is an art professor at TJC.
Awesome.
And then we also have Justin Brown, which is the gallery owner of Edom Art House.
Shout out JB.
So I can't say the artist yet.
Okay, cool.
But you will see that those local artists. I'll have some of my pieces there. We're gonna have a food truck, vendors, and then Gemini is gonna be doing a live mural there.
Oh, okay. So if you guys don't know about Gemini, for anyone that's in District 3 or North Tyler, you guys know the famous MLK mural. That is this guy right here on the camera, right here. So he's gonna be doing another live. See, I told y'all, they know. Y'all heard that? Yeah, turn up. Oh God. So tell us about the mural that they'll see, or if you could disclose that, or whatever you can let us know so far.
Yeah. So the name of the show is still Majestic, and we're kind of playing off like the collaboration with the business Majestic Gym. So then we got this idea together where we're gonna have some big letters saying "Feel Majestic," and then also have a female there with the hair like super colorful and whatnot, like with an earring shining, and then the whole background of roses. So it's gonna be like monotone in the back. It's like gray and white roses with like some roses here and there popping in color to match the girl's hair color. So it's gonna be pretty massive wall. So it's gonna span side to side. So be pretty decent size out there. So I'm hoping to bring some color, some life to South Tyler. We don't have a lot of murals in South Tyler, so this is a great opportunity to kind of just show people at the event to add another element of art as well, but also get to push more art towards the South a little bit too.
Yeah, for sure. So let's say I pull up and then I leave, will I still be able to watch you do it, or like how long will the process take for the mural, this specific mural?
So the way I plan to do it is I'm gonna work it some days before the event, just because it's such a big size with everything going on that I can't finish it that day. So I'm gonna leave quite a bit up that whole day so I can work on it throughout the day of the event. So I'm gonna be doing like the letters one for one good portion of the event, and I'll mingle around, get a drink, talk to everybody. I'll come back, do some of the flowers, walk around, talk. I'll come back and do a little more. So I'm working it.
Yeah, because when they see you get the work, they'll be like, "Hey, come here, let me holler at you." Now you charge how much? Yeah, for sure. So, can you guys tell us the date of the event? Is there any links that guys should go follow, or how should people do that socially?
Yes, the event is April 19th. It's from 6 to 9, and the links, I think we have an event page on Facebook.
Okay, cool.
And then, honestly, if you follow both of us on social media, we're constantly posting.
And we'll put their handles and stuff in the description below, so you guys can go follow them directly, and that way you're not gonna miss a beat on anything they have going on. So if you're just a regular person pulling up, how should they prepare for the event? Is there anything they should come with, or how much money budget-wise, or is this family-friendly with the kids?
The event is free. I have seen online people asking about tickets. It's completely free, but if you really want to support artists, bring your money for your artists. There's vendors, there's food truck, and then also the judges will pick an art piece, but we're also going to have a people's choice. So people get to choose which artist they like the most, and they also get a cash prize. So that's awesome. That I would really love the community to participate in that.
To participate, so bring your art.
Yeah,
bring your art.
I feel like another cool element that's going to be at the show as well is, you want to talk about disposable cameras?
Oh yeah.
Tell us about that. Tell us about that.
They're going to have disposable cameras kind of set up, quite a bit of them, so that way the people that are going, just kind of enjoying the event, can grab them. Anybody can grab them, take photos. So kind of want to see it from their perspective, like through their eyes, so they can drop it off after. Someone else can grab it, take pictures of their friends or something random. So that way, once you get the film back, kind of got to see like a perception of everyone's experience at the event. And then also another thing is there'll be a girl there, Haley, who's gonna take a picture of someone, like a couple, take a picture of you and your friends. And then while you're mingling around and whatnot, she'll draw it, like a little cool cartoon-like drawing.
Wow.
So by the time you leave, you can take that with you.
You get to take something with you.
Yeah.
So y'all need to bring a little money, man. I don't know about y'all. Y'all better bring a little bit, because this sounds like some shit you can't miss out on, guys. So, how long do you guys anticipate the rollout for the event? So, like, if somebody wanted to come in early, or wanted to like take advantage of it early, or how late will the breakdown be? If they wanted to help, volunteers, anyone that wanted to be a part of it, how can they get involved with like this part of it?
Well, it does start at 6, but if anybody does want to volunteer, because there is a lot of moving parts to make this event happen, if anybody wants to volunteer, they can message me.
Okay.
And we can coordinate that. And then another element that I completely forgot to bring up is we're going to have DJs.
So there's gonna be the music, boys.
So we say 9, but we've talked about it. If it goes past that, we'll figure that out.
Yeah,
cool.
You don't want to stop something good. So if it keeps going, and let's say it's 9 o'clock, and everything's going good, vendors are selling, people are walking around, then just kind of letting it roll out naturally.
Right. There we go. So guys, 9 o'clock, but hey, come to have a good time, and if everyone is enjoying themselves, hey, the party doesn't stop until you say so. So come out, see some great art. Is there anything that you guys want to put in that we may be missing?
Well, the art call we pushed it to April 12th.
So April 12th, guys, is the art call.
Time. And then,
is there any specific art that you guys haven't seen a lot of submission of? So if there's any artist, like a particular form that you guys want to call for?
For me, I think I respect photographers, and photographers are artists.
Okay.
So I have seen submissions of photography, and I would really love to see more photographers submit, but any art. I mean, whatever.
Art. Yep.
As long as it's hangable.
Right. Well, he paints the whole wall, so.
I mean, you can get a photograph of your mural.
Right. Cool. Right. right, guys. Well, it's been cool chopping it up with you guys, and so we'll do this again before the event, and then we'll also be there for you guys' event too. So, thanks for chopping it up, and so you can follow them. Their links will be in the description below. This is Carina, and this is Gemini.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.